Randy Bachman has two superstar bands under his belt, including the Guess Who and Bachman-Turner Overdrive. Recently, Randy has branched out on his own. Although he has occasionally reunited with previous bands, he marches forward with the DVD-CD set Randy Bachman Vinyl Tap Tour. Every song tells a story. Randy gave us a preview of the tour when he talked about the inspiration behind BTO's Taking Care of Business.
Wrote it here in New York as a song called White Collar Worker, named after Stanley Greenberg, who was the engineer at Scepter Records. So one night playing at home in a club, Fred Turner lost his voice. He said, "You got to sing the last set." On the way to the gig that night, heard a DJ on the radio say, "This is Daryl B on C-Fun Radio and we're taking care of business." I went, what a great song title. So having that kind of in my memory, and I'm thinking ahead, what am I going to do next to keep them dancing? And I get the idea, do White Collar Worker, take out that bad part. This is writing a song on stage with myself from 1967, and this is in like 72. It's like 5 years later. Let's take out the white collar work and let's put in Taking Care of Business. See if it fits or doesn't. Perfect chance. Everybody's up. They're drunk. It's Saturday night. It's the last set. They're all dancing. It's party time. The band is your captive. They can't say no. So I go, oi, which is how Oya Como Va ends. And I turn around and go, 3 chords, C, B flat, and F, follow me. And I go.
He then talked about what he was trying to achieve with the collection.
Well, I've always told the stories maybe one at a time to DJs who'd say, how'd you write American Woman or Let It Ride or something like that? And I would tell that story. I happened to see a show called The Storyteller in England with Ray Davies from the Kinks. And he did a whole night of how he wrote You Really Got Me and Well Respected Man and all his great songs. I went backstage after and saw him and said, that was amazing. And he looked at me and said, you could do a show twice as good as this. And I said, really? He said, you got 2 bands, you got twice as many hit songs.
Other songs on Vinyl Tap, Every Song Tells a Story include These Eyes, Laughing, American Woman, You Ain't Seen Nothing Yet, and Hey You, among others.
That you like it this way. It's the work that we avoid.